As happens periodically in our politics, one of the political parties, the coalition, the groups of people they have voting for them, will no longer be able to stay in the same party, and they will fall apart. In this case, it's going to be the Democrats. They have an uncomfortable hodgepodge of interest. You've got your prohibitionist and your Klansmen and your fundamentalist Southerners, those are Southerners all, who are Democrats because they hate the Republicans because of the Civil War. But then in the Northeast, you also have your Catholics, your immigrants, and your urban workers. And these groups are opposed on almost everything. And so when the 1924 Democratic National Convention rolls around, there's a huge fight between those who want to end prohibition and pass laws limiting the KKK and those who really like prohibition and, quite frankly, are in the KKK. It's really a fight between Southern rural Democrats and Northeastern urban Democrats. The Northeasterners want Al Smith to be the candidate for the Democrats. He is from New York City. He's a wet, meaning he's opposed to prohibition and he drinks himself. And more importantly, he's a Catholic. Now remember, the Southerners hate Catholics. They think Catholics are involved in a conspiracy to run the world. And they want McAdoo, William McAdoo. This is Woodrow Wilson's Secretary of the Treasury. He's a corporate lawyer who's filled with scandal, who's been involved in all kinds of shady deals that screwed over the American people and helped the corporations. But he very much embraces, defending the Klan and keeping prohibition around and appealing to that conservative Southern voter. The convention will cast 103 ballots with no winner. Neither Smith or McAdoo will back down. And so the party has to turn to an uninspiring compromise candidate, the corporate lawyer John Davis. The Republicans have a sitting president, Calvin Coolidge, because William Harding has died in office. And he is going to crush this compromise candidate that nobody really wanted, Davis. In 1928, Al Smith actually gets the nomination. But the Southerners are extremely angry about this. And the Democrats, for the first time since the Civil War, will actually lose, or really since Reconstruction, will actually lose some Southern states who are so outraged at the idea of a Catholic being on the ballot for the Republicans. Hoover runs. He's by now the symbol of a new middle-class prosperity. We'll get to him in a minute. And he is going to easily defeat Smith, who can't even carry the South. Can't even carry his home state of New York, for that matter.